ONANA. The downfall is coming for us.
He was having a fun day bullying the likes of Jorginho.
What up, beautiful people? It's just another episode of Premier League Reaction TV. Welcome, guys. With me today, I'm joined by my good friend here, Ronaldo. I know you are thinking, two United fans, but we'll try to give our unbiased reaction to just the concluded game week 22. Reaction to the games that took place and see how it's going. We're gonna talk about the tactics, the games, and also the upcoming fixtures. Welcome and be with us this moment.
Yeah, so Josh, the first question goes to you. So Arsenal faced Everton in the weekend and they were beaten 1-0. That kind of slowed down their title charge. What is your take on the game?
I think we all saw it coming. We knew it will get to a point where Arsenal will start dropping points. I mean, they can't win all the way to the Premier League title. We saw they lost to Man City and they lost to Everton. I think the downfall is coming for Arsenal. I think it's time. It's been derailed, but I think it's here.
Yeah, Ronaldo, what's your take?
My take is the game was kind of a 50-50. So Everton came in the match with a new manager. You all know what a new manager brings to the team, new adrenaline, new everything. So the Everton players got out of their comfort zone. They had to prove to Sean Dykes that they can play for him, they can play for the badge. And Arsenal fell prey to Sean Dykes' tactics, where they just sat back, they were compact, shepherded Arsenal down the flanks, shut them down, got them on the counter, and got lucky with the set piece. And guess who scored? James Tarkowski, the man who worked with Sean Dykes for a long time. But on the Arsenal side, I would say like the momentum kind of shifted after they lost to City after they played United. You know, the game was tough against United for them, even though they won. It was tough. Then they faced City. Again, that was another tough match. And then Everton came in well rejuvenated, rested for 2 weeks. They did not play the FA. So yeah, Arsenal, I think the momentum has shifted kind of a bit, but yeah, we shall see.
Yeah, keeping in mind it's a back-to-back loss after they lost against Man City 1-0 in the FA Cup.
Yes.
So do you think they're kind of lacking confidence? I think this is an open question. Any of you can just comment on it.
Lacking confidence, I will not say that, because Everton, we have to give credit to Everton too. You know, they defended well. You know, shutting down Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Martinelli and Nketiah, it's not easy. It's not easy, not for the weak. So we have to give Sean Dykes the credit, you know. In as much as Arsenal, it might say that they're a bit of shy of confidence, you know. A new manager brings in some new philosophies, of which Arteta, I'm sure, wasn't prepared of it. You know, we all wanted to face the Everton of Frank Lampard, but unfortunately, Arsenal are the first blood against Sean Dykes. So yeah, Everton did their homework.
Yeah, Josh, do you think Arsenal has dipped in confidence?
I think a bit, and also I think their legs are going. Like we saw, like we have always expected Saka to be like dominating matches. He dominates defenders, and in that particular game, he was nowhere to be found. We also didn't see the influence of Odegaard and Partey. Those guys have been influential to Arsenal's good form, but Everton ran them ragged on that game. So I think, given the squad that Arsenal have, I don't think they have the squad to go on to charge for the title. They lack the quality on the bench. So I won't say so much about the confidence, but I would say I think they are getting tired. The tiredness of like congested fixtures and all those competitions, I think it's catching up to them.
Yeah, thank you for your contribution. Who would you give man of the match for the game? Because I know definitely it's never coming from Arsenal, based on the fact that United fans.
No.
Okay. Let me go first on this one. ONANA. I think that guy was terrific on that match. He was taking on players, going into tackles, bringing on crosses, going for crosses. Okay, in the midfield, the midfield three for Everton, I think they were crucial. Onana, Doucouré, and
Gay.
Ghana Gay. I think any of those two, Doucouré and Onana, were terrific. But also McNeil, like a guy who was sidelined during Lampard's reign, and then he comes in. We saw like a resonance of that guy. He can whip in crosses. He can find people like in the box. The Calvert-Lewin. I think he was also. We saw him benching Gray, and we were like,
Full time.
like Gray has been almost the best player for Everton during Frank Lampard. And then Sean Dyche comes in and say, you know what, let's get in McNeil. It's a guy he worked under and he knows his qualities. So I would say my man of the match for that game would be Onana.
Yeah, Ronaldo, who do you think is your man of the match?
Same as Josh, Onana was fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Aerial duels, he was there. Defending set pieces, he was there. Attacking them, he was there. He missed like around 2 in the first half with corners. But yeah, Onana was my man of the match. He terrorized the Arsenal midfield, especially when Partey got subbed off. He gave him a leeway. So yeah, he was having a fun day bullying the legs of Jorginho. So yeah, and Jorginho was nowhere to be seen, unfortunately. His debut was so quiet. Expected more from him, a European champion, a Champions League winner, Europa League winner, Super Cup winner, Club World Cup winner. So expected more from Jorginho, but yeah, Onana outmaneuvered them, all of them.
And we enjoyed it too.
100%.
Definitely, being United fans, you have to enjoy the tribulations Arsenal go through. Yeah, so the next fixture for Arsenal in the Premier League is Brentford at home. So, what are your thoughts, Ronaldo, about the fixture?
Brentford, I'll say Brentford won the previous game against Southampton. I think it was 3-0. So they will come in the game knowing that Arsenal is a wounded animal. So they'll try to watajaribu kuharakisha. So like definitely Brentford will come in with a 50% confidence rate compared to Arsenal. Arsenal will be wary of Brentford. Brentford whooped Manchester United 4-0. It can't Liverpool. So Brentford will come in the match as in seeing Arsenal wounded like that. They believe they'll get something, even if it's a draw. But at the same time, will it be at the Emirates?
Yeah, at the Emirates.
At the Emirates, Arsenal. Hey, Arsenal are strong. They are strong. Like it's like a fortress. The fans are amazing. The atmosphere. The atmosphere turns upside down for the rival fans. You can be chanting for your team to go on, but the Arsenal fans will definitely overshadow you with everything, with their chants, their songs. Like we all saw what happened in the Manchester United match. So at the Emirates, it won't be easy, but I'm gonna go for Arsenal win.
How many prediction?
Prediction, maybe 2-1 to Arsenal.
Okay, thank you, Ronaldo. Josh, what do you think about the coming fixture, Arsenal versus Brentford?
You know what? I think Brentford has been going a little bit under the radar. Cause if you look at what's been going on in the Premier League, like Arsenal being on the title charge, Man City dropping points, Manchester United and Newcastle like overperforming this season, Chelsea, Liverpool underperforming this season, you almost like forget about teams like Brentford and Brighton. Brentford are a very decent team. I think they can give any team a run for the Yaman. I don't think it will be easy for Arsenal, given they have lost the last 2 matches. They'll be very wary, and given the manner at which they lost, losing to a relegation-threatened Everton, and Brentford winning a clean sheet, and their front line, the Buemo and Ivan Toney, those guys, they are firing in all cylinders. So I just think Brentford will nick it 1-0. I see an upset there.
Yeah, very confident predictions there.
I called it.
Yeah. Josh is very, very confident, always giving very confident predictions. Yeah, so thank you guys for showing up for this show.